Good evening. Welcome to South Asia Newsline. I'm Nidhi Taneja. Here are the top stories we are tracking for you on Wednesday, the 23rd of November. India retaliates to heavy firing by Pakistan across LOC a day after 3 Indian soldiers were killed. Students in Pakistan-administered Kashmir forced to put up with abysmal conditions. And now for all the details. Pakistan Army initiated indiscriminate firing on Wednesday morning on Indian Army posts along the line of control. Heavy exchange of fire continued between the nuclear-armed neighbours. A report.
Pakistani Army resorted to indiscriminate ceasefire violation on Wednesday morning on Indian Army posts along the line of control or LOC in Bhimbar Gali, Krishna Ghati and Nowshera sectors in northern Jammu and Kashmir province. Smoke from shells could be seen in the forested area of Manjakot sector about 25 miles from the line of control. Residents in Manjakot in Rajouri district of Jammu and Kashmir said on Wednesday there was heavy shelling from across the border.
स्कूल जाने का वक्त हम घर से निकलने लगे तो अचानक फायर शुरू हो गया तो उस वक्त हमको घर वालों ने रोक दिया कि स्कूल नहीं जाना तो हम अंदर छुप के रह गए तो फायर बहुत सख्त जोर से हो रहा था हमारे घरों के पास भी बहुत आए नीचे तो अब भी हम छुपे हुए हैं क्योंकि हमें खतरा है कि कभी किसी वक्त भी कहीं भी गोला पड़ सकता है.
The fresh attack by the hostile neighbor comes after Pakistani troops killed 3 Indian soldiers and mutilated one of the bodies on Tuesday in India's Machhil sector along the LOC. Relations between Pakistan and India have been strained for several months, while cross-frontier shelling has intensified, leading to deaths of civilians and soldiers stationed along the disputed frontier.
Indian government on Wednesday announced a credit line for farmers who have been left without cash to buy seeds and fertilizer. This is the latest in the slew of measures the government has taken to ease cash crunch in India post demonetization move.
The state-run National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development has sanctioned over $3.7 billion in farm credit to help sowing of winter crops. This comes as millions of farmers in India have been left with cash to buy seeds and fertilizers after the government demonetized 500 and 1000 rupee banknotes with effect from November 9. This will enable district cooperative banks to pass the money to primary agri-societies. To ensure that farmers get credit, the National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development or NABARD and the Federal Reserve Bank of India will make cash available to districts.
NABARD has sanctioned a special limit of 21,000 crores of rupees to be sanctioned to the district central cooperative banks. And as you know, almost more than 40% of the small and marginal farmers get their crop loan credit, get their agricultural credit from the cooperative institution.
The decision comes days after the government allowed farmers to purchase seeds with old 500 rupee banknotes from state-run outlets in view of prevailing cash crunch. The Indian government announced abolishment of 500 and 1000 rupee currency notes from circulation with an aim to crack down on shadow economy and terror financing.
The death toll in the Indian train derailment has risen to 150. This comes as people are still struggling to recover body of their loved ones. Meanwhile, Indian Railways have suspended 5 senior officers over the deadly train accident near Kanpur city in northern Uttar Pradesh province. The crash occurred following derailment of 14 carriages of the Indore-Patna express train early Sunday. Over 500 passengers were on board the train at the time of accident. Meanwhile, poor education infrastructure has plagued the people of Pakistan-administered Kashmir since decades. Students suffer due to lack of resources and are forced to attend school despite facing problems.
Education has remained one of the most underdeveloped sectors in Pakistan-administered Kashmir. Government schools in the illegally occupied region lack basic infrastructure facilities such as well-built classrooms, clean drinking water and the like.
हमें आज तक 11 साल हो गए स्कूल में पढ़ते हुए, सर्दी भी होती है इतनी ज़्यादा तो बच्चे सही तरह पढ़ भी नहीं सकते, तो टेस्ट देते हैं वो भी नीचे देकर चटाइयों पे बैठ के टेस्ट देते हैं, तो हम सही तरह पढ़ भी नहीं सकते, तो सर्दी होती है, गर्मी होती है, हमें नहीं शेल्टर में रहना पड़ता है, बारिश होती है वो भी अंदर आती है, तो गर्मी होती है, ना कोई पंखे, यहाँ पे कोई भी निज़ाम नहीं है अब तक, तो हमारा स्कूल भी सही तरह नहीं बन सका आज तक.
Despite absence of amenities, students are forced to attend the schools due to lack of choices. Reports reveal the proportion of out-of-school children in Pakistan increases as the level of education rises, so that by the higher secondary level, almost 85% are not in school.
11 साल हो गए लेकिन हमारे स्कूल की कोई तामीर नहीं है, हम शेल्टरों में बैठ के पढ़ते हैं और हमें बहुत तकलीफ होती है, जब बारिश होती है तो अंदर पानी आता है और हमारी यूनिफॉर्म वगैरह गीली हो जाती है, गर्मी भी बहुत ज़्यादा होती है शेल्टरों में.
In the backdrop of poor educational infrastructure and lack of job opportunities, unemployment rate is rising at an alarming level in the illegally occupied region. The future of the children in the region is at stake for sheer apathy and neglect practiced by the federal government of Islamabad since it annexed it more than 6 decades ago and has failed to improve the standard of the living of the people.
Saffron, the world's most expensive spice, is known for enhancing culinary tastes a notch higher. In Afghanistan, cultivation of saffron is opening up employment opportunities for many women, even as Afghan saffron tries to consolidate its place in the international market.
It is harvest time for saffron in Afghanistan, as the fields have turned purple with flowers. Dozens of women take part in harvesting the delicate flowers, which have long been seen as an alternative crop to opium poppies for poor farmers in a country struggling with the legacy of decades of war. Saffron cultivation offers employment opportunities for women who are otherwise restricted by social conventions.
پیاز که اینا که پیاز بگیرم از به دیاقین توزیع کنه دولت، دیاقین دستی به تکار میشه، با خانومم دستی به تکار میشه، چون زور همی کار زعفران خانوما پیش میبرم، از گل چیدن تا حتی پیاز پاک کردن تا به حتی گل خود پیاز هم که کشت میکنم، زور زنا کمک میکنم به اونا دیگه، خیلی کمک برای خانوما، زور خانوما دستی به تکار میشه.
Workers pick about 10 kilograms of flowers a day. Once the flowers are picked, tiny orange stigmas are separated from the petals by hand for drying, with about 450,000 stigmas needed to produce just 1 kilogram of the sharp and fragrant spice, used for seasoning and coloring in cuisines from Europe to Asia. Back in Kabul, the saffron tea is in high demand.
راستش من قبل از درس اومدم به رستوران فقط به خاطر که چای زعفرانی بخورم تا که با اعصاب آرامتر نرمالتر برم سر کلاس. بالاخره زعفران یکی از خواصشی است که میتونه اعصاب انسان آرام کنه.
Saffron is a crop well suited to the dry climate. Heavily labor intensive but requiring little sophisticated machinery or capital. It has been grown in Afghanistan for the last 2,000 years. The industry was revived by refugees returning from Iran in the 1990s, and much work has gone into establishing Afghan saffron as an international brand.
Cleanliness is next to godliness. After the Indian government launched Clean India mission to generate awareness about the importance of cleanliness and sanitation, a contingent of 22 cyclists inspired by the move are now travelling across the country to spread the message.
Spreading awareness about the importance of cleanliness and sanitation in India, a contingent of 22 cyclists travelling across the country reached western Gujarat province. The rally was flagged off from northern Jammu city on November 7 and will conclude in Kanyakumari, the southernmost tip of India, on December 9. The participants will cover a distance of 4,500 kilometers, travelling across the country over 33 days.
कल हम यहाँ वडोदरा में पहुँचे थे, आज हम वापस जा रहे हैं और यहाँ हम पूरे ग्रुप को बहुत अच्छी तरह से अभिवादन हुआ है और हमें लगता है अभी इसी तरह से लोग हमारा उत्साह बढ़ाते रहेंगे.
The rally seeks to promote the federal government's ambitious Swachh Bharat Abhiyan or Clean India mission. Under the ambitious scheme, Prime Minister Narendra Modi wants every home and school to have access to a toilet by 2019.
मैं तो ये कहूँगी कि बहुत अच्छा मिशन है और 33 days of cycling non-stop is something amazing.
आप क्या करने आए इनके साथ?
मैं तो इनको सपोर्ट करने, मैं भी एक साइकिलिस्ट हूँ, लॉन्ग डिस्टेंस साइकिलिस्ट, तो अपना थोड़ा सॉलिडारिटी, थोड़ा सपोर्ट दूसरे साइकिलिस्ट को शो करने आए हैं.
Scores of local residents also turned up to cheer the cyclists.
Every child is special and their potential enormous. Children with special needs in India's northeastern Assam province took part in Para-Taekwondo and Martial Art Championship, showcasing their talent recently.
The first Para-Taekwondo province level and 11th district level Open Martial Arts Championship for intellectually disabled children was organized in India's northeastern Assam province. As many as 40 special children from different districts of the province participated in the championship. The children enthralled the audience with their performances. The tournament was held at Prerona, a spastic society centre located in the Jorhat district of the province, which provides education to children with various types of disabilities and facilitates rehabilitation of physically challenged people.
আমি অতিকে সুখী কিয়নো আজিকালি গোটেই অল ওভাৰ ৱৰ্ল্ডত আমাৰ যিসকল অক্ষম ল'ৰা ছোৱালী তেওঁলোকে এই খেলৰ দ্বাৰা উপকৃত হৈছে গতিকে আমাৰ যোৰহাটতো এনেকুৱা এটা প্ৰেৰণাৰ যোগেদি.
The event was organized with an aim to empower people with intellectual disabilities to become physically fit, productive and respected members of the society through sports, training and athletes.
Well, that's the way it was in South Asia this evening. Before we conclude the top stories once again. India retaliates to heavy firing by Pakistan across LOC a day after 3 Indian soldiers were killed. Students in Pakistan-administered Kashmir forced to put up with abysmal conditions. Now our viewers can watch the show on SouthAsiaNewsline.com. You can also visit us on Facebook.com/SAsiaNewsline and follow us on Twitter @SAsiaNewsline. That's all in tonight's edition. We'll see you same time tomorrow. Good night.